Welcome back to Friday Night Live, this championship edition on this March 11th,
February,
2011.
May,
February.
what the heck,
I was
Mike?
going to say maybe we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight, and we are certainly do that. We're very fortunate to have the 4A girls state champs, the Des Moines East Scarlets, their head coach. Of course, Sam Powell, our good buddy in the studio as well. We're talking to the seniors right now. In the next segment, we'll squeeze all the girls in here and a little snapshot for their families watching us on WHO TV 13.2. We're brought to you by Casey's General Stores. Pick up a copy of our magazine at over 446 locations across the entire state of Iowa. And, of course, the 5 Shields as well, right here at Jordan Creek Mall. If you're in town for the 4A state championships, get out Jordan Creek Mall to the Shields, or out in Iowa City, Cedar Falls, Waterloo, and Sioux City as well. Now, Tony, let's continue the conversations with another young lady from East.
All right, as you know, Mike, you don't win a title by yourself. It's a team effort, and you better have a bench to go with it. You have to practice. Practice people make you better as well. And here's one of those young ladies who waits her turn. It's Royanna Marble. Royanna, congratulations. How's it feel to win a title?
Good. It feels great.
Now, we heard about it. You're going to be going an academic scholarship to the University of Iowa. So
Fire up the Hawk Fight song, please.
You're going to be wearing the black and gold. The people here in the state are going to love you. What are you going to be doing in Iowa? What are you going to take?
I'm going to major in psychology.
Psychology. So here, Mike, she can figure you
Oh,
out finally.
no.
Somebody that can finally
Come
figure
near
you
me.
out. So talk about it. What is it about you in the state tournament? Because it seems like game's getting a little tight. Royanna seems to be on the court, and all of a sudden she decides to shoot the big three. That was a huge one in the state championship game. Congratulations on taking that shot and hitting it. What's it feel like to take those and make those?
I don't know. Only thing I knew was the shot went in the basket, and I was like, oh.
Tell me the truth. Did you hear Sam yell a no from behind?
No, great shot.
No, I didn't hear anything. I just caught it and shot it and went and played defense after that.
You had the same kind of experience last year at the state tournament as well in a couple of games, so you hit a couple shots. So we'll talk about your teammates here. I mean, this is a family. I mean, you guys worked hard together. There's been a lot of tears. I'm sure there's been a little bit of screaming. I know girls can get a little tough sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end, all worth it, right?
Yeah, it's all worth it. I love my teammates. They're my sisters on and off the court. I got y'all's back.
All right, Royanna. Let's go to the next young lady.
You know what? The reality is these young ladies don't realize right now because they're so young, but they're making memories, and you know this, Sam, friendships for a lifetime. They're going to have, 10, 20, 30-year reunions, and they're going to be remembering, the lifelong memories they made for them families, for the East alum. Who do you want to bring in now there, Anthony?
Here's a young lady who really, and Sam can tell us a little bit too, Friday Chul. This young lady came and worked on basketball skills and developed herself into the starting center at East and just had an outstanding senior season. And without her, they just made themselves a lot better with Friday in the ball game. Sam, what do you take a quick second to talk about her development as a basketball player, because Friday's been outstanding.
Just grab the mic from her, Sam. Make yourself at home. This is your studio tonight.
Well, it's no question, guys. Friday put in the work this summer. She played with the Kingdom Hoops AAU program. We did a lot of individual one-on-one player development, and Friday was the difference. Anytime you could put 6'3" athleticism, pounding the offensive boards, blocking shots, in that walk-key game, she was very key. Felt like she spearheaded our defense. So Friday has made huge strides, and now we're trying to figure out what school she's going to go to. She has several offers.
That's the good thing about it, an education to play and plus play basketball, and that's what it's all about for these young ladies. And Friday, let's talk about it. Your experience here at Des Moines East. I know you had to work hard, but what did it feel like? And where was Kia Stokes? You didn't have to guard her. I bet you were expecting that to happen during the tournament, huh?
Oh yeah, I was excited too, but I hadn't gotten the chance to.
So tell us, your possibilities at college. I know you're going to be playing basketball, but what are you looking for as far as education? What are you going to be taking in the classroom?
To go major in pre-med, go into the medical program. Yeah.
Holy moly! I'm done asking questions. I can't hang at that level.
So you got a psychology major, pre-med for your heart, Mike.
You ever feel like a DUNCE? This group of girls around you. You got all these girls, so they raised the bar on your intelligence there, Samuel.
Now Friday after the championship game back at East High School, I had an opportunity to sit back. I bet you guys were overwhelmed walking into that gym and seeing the fan support. You had great fan support at the well, but then to come back at the midnight hour and watch all those fans sitting there in the stands waiting for you, what did that feel like when you were sitting in front of them?
Really good.
Now, talk about your family and your experience here at Des Moines East and your whole career. Talk about some of the ups and downs that you went through at East High.
Well, I came in and started like playing from the freshman level and just worked my way up, and I got a chance to get to know each and every one of the girls, and I love all of them.
Now, I bet practice really made you guys better. I mean, we
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about it. You can't have 5 starters get out there, but I mean, when you have to practice, that had to make you better and prepared you for the senior season as well.
Oh, yeah.
Well, congratulations. Now, what are your choices? I know you're looking at a couple. Can you tell us? Or
Yeah, William Penn, Peru State, and Simpson College.
okay, well, she'll love Simpson if she goes there.
Oh, come on, you homer. Peru State's a great school. William Penn's a good school. I say that because I want them all to advertise with the Iowa Sports Connection.
Liz, get
And
over
no
here.
mawer where you go, we'll be following you after your high school career. All you girls.
This is Liz Bolton, and this is the young lady that
This is the girl you were really raving about earlier.
Well, the thing is, you see it. What she's gained in life, she's got a lifelong experience that she can talk about. She's a state champion, and a lot of kids in her position that don't play a lot would quit, and Liz did not quit. She stayed with her friends, with her teammates, and now she's got a story to tell. It'll be embellished though a little bit, right, Liz?
Yeah.
I mean, I was a key role in that state championship
yeah.
team, right?
I was right there, yep.
And you were, because these are your friends, and you're a big part of what they do. Congratulations, and that's a good job from you to stick it out and do something that you love to do because you wanted to do it.
Thank you, thank you.
You'll never regret that your entire life. I can assure you that.
Right.
So where are you going to college?
I'm going to UNI.
UNI.
Panther power.
You going to be a teacher?
What's your name?
No.
That was a quick
Oh,
no.
and oh. You want to make some real money.
Yes, I'm going to major in athletic training.
Oh, really?
Are you? That a girl.
So any other sports you were involved in other than
Yeah,
basketball?
I swam too, yeah.
You swam too?
Yeah.
Boy, swimming to basketball, that's a different stroke. Had to get those muscles in different shapes. So.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about the experience. I know that your friends here on this basketball team had to appreciate you because you were probably the one taking all the bumps and bruises at practice when they were going up against
All the
you.
defense, yeah.
What's the worst drill you have to go through at East?
Oh, maximum effort. Any of the running drills, I mean, but they're all fine, I guess. But
They're not as tough as swim practice
no.
at all. No.
Sorry.
Did you always you remind the rest of these girls how intense swim practice is?
Swimming's crazy. Chelsea knows, but yeah. It's tired in a different way.
Yeah, I always remind people that the kids that are in the best shape in the hallways are those swimmers and cross-country kids, and they get the least amount of recognition, but they work their tails off.
Yeah.
Who do you want now? This is you guys' show. This is the East. I'm an outsider. I just
Well,
wear
here's
the
one
red.
of our Iowa Sports Connection first-team All-Staters, and it's Markeisha Wright heading to Notre Dame.
Where's
You
my
know,
gold
like,
helmet?
She's going to the
It's gonna
Catholic
be a
school.
domer,
Yeah.
baby. I love that.
Yeah, being a Bishop Heelan Roman Catholic, you gotta love her
Hey,
now.
maybe I could carry your bag so I could get into the stadium sometime.
Oh, yeah, I can help you with that.
Okay. Hear that?
Yes.
That's a. I need that audio tape so I can remind her.
Markeisha, I just have to say this because you won't talk about it yourself. From last year's state tournament, where I know you probably felt, man, I didn't do what I needed to do, to this year's state tournament, you have to walk out that floor the proudest young lady you can be. You stood above. There's a lot of stars at that state tournament in all the classes. You were above all and deserved that all-tournament best player of the tournament. You had an outstanding tournament from the start to the finish. You were strong, and you really lifted this team when they really needed you.
Thank you.
That's all she's going to say, Mike.
What? You know, the brightest usually are the people with the least to say.
You know what, though? Through basketball, there's a lot of life lessons you had to learn, too. And one of those things is your mom. I mean, she's a cancer survivor. There's a lot of things off the court that involve your life as well. I heard that at the reception for your team. That's got to be tough on you. I mean, you're going through education, you're going to play basketball, and at the same
Have to
time,
deal with Sam
you got to
Powell.
worry about what's going on with your mom. But that's a great loving parent there, and she was really strong for you, too.
Yeah, she was really there.
That's here, this is coming next. There we go.
Oh yeah, she was there for me the whole time. She helped me. Going through that, it made me stronger because I had to focus on basketball and not let it, take me over, and my schoolwork. So yeah.
You know, and sometimes we can take sports too seriously. It's still a game, and life is real. I mean, and what your mom was going through was a real thing, and that had to keep you focused to understand, put you in a lot more perspective of what you were going through here, not only playing basketball, but through your education and what's going on with your mom as well. Is that right?
Yeah.
No, I saw her mom at the reception, and she was, I mean, they told me that it was a family because that was the biggest standing ovation I think you guys got besides walking into the gym was when your mom came out to speak, and that's impressive. That means she meant a lot to your family at East High and to your family as well. So, I mean, that was a nice thing. Notre Dame, what are you going to take besides playing basketball, besides being a star and an All-American?
I'm going to football games.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for those football games.
Yes.
I don't know, just try and get smarter. I mean, I'm excited to learn new stuff.
What'd you think, since I've been on that campus, what'd you think the first time you walked on that campus? Isn't that cool?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's, oh my God,
I don't want
especially
you getting emotional, Tony.
I'm not a shill like you are.
And touchdown Jesus.
oh, the touchdown Jesus is great. I love it.
Right there on the.
Not many touchdowns lately, though, Mike.
Shut your yapper.
Vogue.
Shut the
I'm
yap.
pulling for the women's
I'll
basketball
get your
team.
phone number. We'll be texting during those games, when they're scoring, Tone.
All right.
Yeah, when they're scoring and winning.
Thank you, dear.
All right.
All right, who else you want to talk
Well,
to?
there's Sharonda Butts. She's another member of the first team All-State
no,
team.
that's not Chandra Butts.
Sharonda.
Sharonda, I mean, she told me that she's Charnay's sister.
Oh, she is. Okay.
Yeah.
She can talk. So we're going to have no trouble with this interview.
Well, I'm certain of that.
She's going to be a Bradley Brave, the Missouri Valley. So we'll see her in Des Moines a few times during her career.
Heading to Peoria.
Yes. So what was the decision to go to Bradley? What were your choices and why Bradley?
My choices were Bradley, Marquette, and other schools, but it just felt like home.
That's good. And you're really close enough where everybody wants to come see you play. When you get to Des Moines a few times, it's going to be good for not only your friends and family to see you too. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited.
What are you going to take at Bradley?
Sports broadcasting.
Sports.
Oh, you really?
There's your next hire for me.
No, you come work here for us in the summers as an intern, okay? I'm serious.
I need a job.
I'm interviewing you right now.
All right.
You're in. You will work harder than my last two, though, I hope.
Sharonda, one thing about you I can say, you are deceptive. If anybody thinks, well, she's not going to beat me off the dribble, they're completely fooled. If you get hot from the three and they decide to come out and contest you, you can take them off the dribble and go into the paint. And that's something that's not taught. That's a lot of hard work. Tell us about that development in your game, because you can stroke the three, but you can get to that rim too as well and force some fouls and plays that way. So tell us about that development in your game.
Well, I do watch Kobe, so you know.
And not because he's good looking, just because he's a player, right?
Yeah, I love him. So I mean, that's where I got it from, and then also Coach Powell. We worked a lot one-on-one, so.
You don't have to say that. He's not your coach anymore.
That's my coach for life.
There you go. And you know what? And you got a good one for life right there. Well, Anthony, should we take a break?
We have one more young lady, I think. Who is it? Chelsea Scott. Yes.
She was the first one here. You got to get her.
He wasn't the first one here. That was the team manager that was the first one.
Oh,
here.
I don't know. I just looked out. I couldn't see very much. Are you going to share the mic there, or are you going to continue your interview for this summer?
Thanks, Rhonda.
But that was a live on air. You come see me. All right. We want you to come to work for us.
And this is Chelsea Scott. And Chelsea, you also put in a lot of time, a lot of work, waited for your playing time. When you got the opportunity, you knew that Coach Powell was watching you to make sure you played strong defense so you could stay in the game. A lot of minutes is needed off you off the bench and during the season, during some of the big games. Tell us what, as a bench player coming off the bench, what it's like knowing that, when your time's out there, you give it 100%.
Going out there, you have to know that you have to play your role, know your role, and do what you have to do to help the team.
Now, as a senior, where are you going to be heading to college?
Northwestern University.
Oh,
Are you really?
Yeah.
My God, how do we get so many brains and beauty in one Friday night here?
Another psychology major? No, what are you taking over there?
I'm a major in microbiology.
Jeez.
No, not psychology.
We got to take a break, man, because my brain hurts. Microbiology?
Yes.
Oh, my
And
word.
what brought you in? What's your interest in microbiology?
How'd you coach these girls? You're not that smart.
I plan to be a dentist, but I want to major in microbiology because it goes into a lot of healthcare programs and stuff like that. So.
Holy moly.
Well, tell us about your biggest moment at East High. Was it that state championship night?
It was, but we have a lot of good moments as a team, even when we're just hanging out alone. And the locker room, I think, is the best part, actually.
What's played the most in that locker room?
Music and jokes.
But what's the song? What's the one that really gets you guys going?
I don't like that song. It's annoying.
What's Coach Powell's favorite song? Some old school.
Yeah, what was he dancing to at the? What was
The
he dancing?
leg.
Little Gap band, a little Gap band there, Sam.
Yeah,
That's
Marvin
my
Gaye.
generation.
Oh. Well, Chelsea, congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Good job from you, and good luck at Northwestern.
Oh my gosh, we've had a very special evening here. We've got the Class 4A state champs, the Des Moines East Scarlet ladies here in the house. Coach Sam Powell, and we're going to bring all the girls in. Have one last little segment. We're going to take a break. We'll be back here on Friday Night Live on the Iowa Sports Connection Radio and Television Network.